Peace and positive vibes. Happy New Year. Or should I say Happy New Cycle. As this is the first visual video I'm doing for the year. Or this new cycle. But I had to come and jump on this video right now. As over the weekend in Canada, a UFO would have been shot down out of the sky. Look it up. A UFO was shot down out of the sky. Now, even on this same exact channel, and even with folks who know me, I always say that the UFO agenda would soon be revealed. And I say agenda for a reason, because in due time, all would be revealed. And the UFO, the whole entire UFO theory, is captivated upon these greys or reptilians, or this take me to your leader type agenda. All of that right there is man-made theory. Okay? What they don't want to tell you is that the true aliens look like me and you. The true aliens is this multiverse that we live in. You in different verses. Okay? At different tones. And when I say at different tones, you are vibrating to a particular tone right now in this universe. In other universes, you are vibrating at a different tone also. Meaning that you might have a life form where you are a billionaire. Whereas in this lifetime, you may not be a billionaire or a millionaire. Okay? You might be the most famous person in a different verse at a different tone. You know what I'm saying? AKA living in a different life form in a different universe. Okay? The ancients would have said that in many cases, when we see these aliens per se, okay, that these would be us. When I say us, humans from the future, okay, coming back to the past. That's what the many ancients would have said that these enlightened ones were. What we now call not that we now call aliens. They would be people from the future. Okay? So this whole notion of these beasts type creatures, take me to your leader, who want to come and blow up and destroy the earth and all type of stuff, all of that is a man-made agenda to put you in something called fear. Okay? Life is all about fear for the elites, that is. They want to keep you vibrating low, and this is what fear does. Okay? I can't control you if I don't put you in fear. Alright? You fear to commit a crime. Why? Because you don't want to go to jail. Right? Or you don't want to be hanged. Right? So, to control the masses, you got to have some form of fear. Okay? And all will be revealed in due time. And this is what we're seeing now. Everything is a fear-based concept. And the alien agenda is one of their main concepts of putting you in fear. And it's all about keeping you lost from knowing where you is and who you is. And when I say where you is, we think about it. NASA is funded billions of dollars for one reason. To keep you not knowing where you are. To keep you thinking that you're floating on a bubble. Sorry, a marble. Not even a bubble, a marble. I would tell you that we live within a bubble. Because the ancients always said that Earth is an enclosed system. Okay? The NASA want to tell you that you want a marble, a floating marble, and rocks. It may be some big rocks that may slam into this marble and just kill us. Like, life is an intelligent design. Okay? Life is not stupid and flawless as that we gotta watch out and dodge rocks and floating rocks that may come and slam into us like there's some Russian roulette game and think, oh, a rock there, oh, like Earth dodging all these rocks and stuff. Life is intelligent design, okay? This realm is an intelligent design. Okay, the universe is different levels. Different levels. Okay? The universe is like a tree. It's a tree of life. Alright, there's different levels to this existence. Okay, Earth would be the third dimension within this 9-level existence. 9 is the completion, the highest form of vibration. They don't want you to know this stuff. So we supposed to ascend, but many don't ascend and stay within this prism, this 3D prism, because of fear. Life is all about, you gotta understand something. It's scientifically proven by scientists that when a person dies, it's scientifically proven that the brain is still alive for at least 10 more minutes. And scientists are seeing that within that last 10 minutes of the brain existence, the brain produces record amount of melatonin. And why is this important? Melatonin is needed for your dream cycles. Okay? At night, the brain produces melatonin. Okay? It collects a lot of serotonin within the daytime to produce melatonin at nighttime. Okay? And this melatonin is needed for your dream cycles. Melatonin is needed for clairvoyance. This is how you see visions. Okay? So prophecies and all this stuff, it comes from your melatonin. All this is a form of sunlight. Okay? But your brain the key is this, is what I'm trying to get at. The brain produces melatonin at night for your dream cycles. So, therefore, when a person dies, let's go back to this now. When a person dies, as I said, scientists has proven that the brain produces record amount of melatonin. So, think about this. When you die, the brain produces this clairvoyant prophecy type dream-like liquid for you to go where? To another dream. As we know, life is a dream. This is why you are taught within this realm to dream big. Think about it. You have to have goals, right? Another word for goal is dream. Okay? The synonym the goal is dream. So you are taught to dream big, because life is a dream. Everything within this realm is a dream. That's why when like I said, it's scientifically proven, when a person dies, the brain produces record amounts of melatonin. All right? Because now you're going back into the dream world. Okay? Now I said all of that to say this. Think about it. You only could dream as big as you think. So, if you only know something, one thing, you only could dream about that. Meaning that if you vibrate into one frequency, you only could vibrate on that same frequency. You would never ascend higher. Okay, let's think about it from this aspect. A radio station. If you're trying to tune into 100 jams, you got to tune into 100.3, right? Right? You can't get more 94 or 96 FM on 100.3 FM. You can't. It don't work that way, because these different frequencies. Meaning, let's go back to this realm now. Let's take it back into the spiritual aspects now. In this realm, if the government have you vibrating to one frequency via their fear mechanisms, their fear tactics with religion and stuff, if you commit this particular sin, then you have to go to this Elohim hell realm, when it's 4,200 Elohims, but yet you only worrying about one of those Elohim's hell, when all 4,200 of them have their own versions of hell. All right? But anyway, so you vibrating to this particular frequency to your religion. So when you die, what you think happened? You're going to create a dream realm. You're going to produce that melatonin and create a dream realm to be stuck in that particular frequency, which is going to eventually bring you right back here spiritually. As the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, aka the Kemites, would have always said that in life, you got to know the directions to get up out of this realm that we call Earth. Okay, you got to know how to vibrate higher. Okay, as the soul is the only mechanism that could get up out of this realm. Only way out of this realm is through death. Okay, because only your spiritual self could vibrate higher and ascend out of this realm. Of course, this physical body going into the ground, and it's going to become nutrients for the earth. As this realm is a university, this realm ain't going nowhere. So, asteroid or whatever coming to slam into this realm and blow it up. Man-made phallus. Okay? Man-made phallus. Obviously, man have the power to do some things. They have the power to create these asteroids, aka bombs, and create these stuff to make you feel like, okay, they're actually happening for true. But life is an intelligent design, and within time all will be revealed, and we're seeing it now. Let's look at that's what, a little over a week ago, with the Chinese weather balloon over the US. Look at that. That's a satellite. If you look at the bottom part of the balloon, look at the picture right here. It's a satellite on that. Okay? Now, when you look at what NASA tells us how a satellite's supposed to be, why is it so different? Why is it a weather balloon? Why is it a balloon on the satellite? Okay? I'm telling you, it's a lot that they are hiding from us that they don't want us to know. Okay? You live within an enclosed system. You have no satellites outside of this realm circling around this realm that they try to make you think is a marble. You live within an enclosed system. This is why the satellite is on a weather balloon. Okay, the balloon is floating. All right? They don't want to tell you these things. And even from a deeper narrative, even the ancient Egyptians, aka the Kemites, they would have told you that we actually put these stuff in the sky. These different, because all of them basically are all of the stars and planets that you see all of them operate like a satellite, basically. Okay, and all of them basically operate like a satellite. Therefore, life, even when we look at the moon, when we look at Saturn, which is basically the Lord of the Rings, all of these are basically like satellites governing us in this realm. And the Kemites would have said that we put those satellites up there. All right? Now, in astrology, you can use these different forms of energy, because all of them are energy. Once you understand how to use the energies, you could use the energies to work for you. All right? Because these energies basically govern this existence. It governs the multiverse and everything. Now, this part of the satellites, this is my theory. Okay? Because we could see it with everything. We could see it with everything vibrating around us, that everything basically acts as a satellite. All right? But even like I said earlier, all would be revealed within time. And within time, we are seeing that everything is being revealed. The satellites do not look like what NASA tells us. All of the satellites has a balloon attached to it, because they got to keep it floating and handle the particular gases and different stuff in our atmosphere to keep it up there, because this is an enclosed system. Okay? The UFO agenda now, we see that picking up now, and it's going to get even worse, because trust me, they will soon reveal a real life alien, take me to your leader type alien, okay, to create an agenda, to create fear. All right? And this is how they control you. It's coming. Trust me. Prepare for it. It's coming. And when I say prepare for it, I'm talking about mentally. It's coming. And many will be fooled to believe like this is actually true, when these are all man-made concepts. They create these stuff. The true aliens is me and you. That's the true aliens. We are the true aliens, but they don't want to tell you that. The aliens are what like I said, all ancient civilizations when they spoke of these intelligent beings that came out of the skies, they basically were saying that these was like time travelers. But they don't want you to know this stuff. Watch the movie The Truman Show, and Please watch that. I would advise you to watch The Truman Show. Everything what I'm explaining right now, especially about the satellites, about how life is like a big stage. And when I say a big stage, I'm talking about like you basically like a star in your own movie. So when they say that God sees all and knows all, God would be like the director, right? Which is basically the government. And the star of the movie is you. And you get a script. Think about it. You have a script. What is the script? The Bible. Scripture. Because that's the script right there to life. And every religion have their own scripts. And they want you to be the director. It's not the director, sorry. They want you to be the star of this movie called life. Alright? Watch The Truman Show. All of this is explained in The Truman Show. And at the end, when Truman woke up and he realized, like, hey, something ain't right here. I'm being lied to. Why am I feel like I'm being watched? I seen this before. What's going on? And Truman realized that he actually was in a movie. And he realized that life was an enclosed system. And everything that we taught to believe through grade school, through college, and everything, religion, was a lie. The stars, even it's a part of the Truman Show too, where one of the constellations fell out of the sky. A satellite. Keep in mind now, I believe in astrology, as you know, on this channel, because you got to understand astrology is about knowing how to use the energies to work for yourself. That is, trust me, that is true. You got to know how to use the energies to work for you, because you live within a realm full of energy. Everything is energy. So I don't want you to get confused on that when I talk about the satellites. Life is all about energies, and the directors of this realm, the controllers of this realm, these archon bodies, they understand energy. Okay? They like, you gotta understand something. These archon souls, they basically are scientists. So they understand the stuff from the smallest grain of DNA. They understand everything from the DNA perspective, the micro perspective, to the macro perspective. They understand everything like a grain of salt. They understand this. So these scientists who would have created this realm, this bubble, basically, this bubble, whereas we was created in this air realm, out of this ocean called life, this universe, because the universe is basically water. You derived out of water. Everything derived out of water. This realm derived out of water. Earth isn't a rock that contains water, like NASA wants you to believe. Earth derived out of water. Okay, this mantle that you stand on, that you call Earth, this derived out of water from alchemy. Okay, fire, water, wind. Okay, all of this derived out of alchemy. They don't want you to know this stuff. Okay, but there's more to this. There's much more to this. I just thought to come on and talk about what we just saw about the UFO agenda, with the UFO being shot out of the sky in Canada. Then like 2 weeks ago, basically a week and a half ago, with the Chinese weather balloon, aka the satellite, because that's what it basically is. It's a satellite. And now we now seeing everything being slowly revealed to us, and we now know that satellites, like what NASA tells us, with floating in space, really is these balloons with a satellite on it. Why? Because you're in an enclosed system. Life is like a snow globe. They don't want you to know this. Life is like a snow globe. And even when we go further, it's scientifically proven that every 2 miles is a curve, right? Because Earth's supposed to be a globe, right? Like a marble, right? Every 2 miles is a curve. Yet, we have cameras that we could zoom in to 40-mile radius in distance. And we'll see that we could zoom into the horizon and prove that, like, even like with a ship, if you at the port and a ship is cruising out like up to 40-mile radius, if you by that port, you will not see the ship. It will disappear. But they want you to believe that it disappeared because of the curve. Not knowing that it disappeared because it just got out of your horizon, no different from the sun. The sun ain't went around no curve or anything. The sun just went out of your horizon. And the sun rises again, like they say, but it ain't really rise. It just came back to your horizon. Okay? So, like I was saying, when you zoom in, we have cameras to prove this. When you zoom in, you could zoom into these radius over 40 miles in distance and see these, like a building or whatever, a cruise ship or whatever, to prove that this whole curve concept is all a lie. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. But more and more I'm gonna dig deeper into this. More and more. It's a lot of stuff to take in. But trust me, research it. Research for yourself. Don't just take my word. Research for yourself. And you'll see that a lot of this, what I'm saying, is true. But peace and positive vibes. Know thyself worth. Don't fall for the fear. Fearmonger. Stop falling for it. Stop falling for the fearmonger. Life is an intelligent design. This is a university. Okay? The ancients from ancient Mesopotamia, the ancients from Kemet, even in ancient Hindu, all of them actually was telling you that Earth, this existence here, is actually hell. A lot of them said that. Now, mind you, we know that this existence could be a heaven or it could be a hell. I even did a video on this. You could create a heaven or a hell here. But the powers that be, that 1% that govern this world, wants it to be a hell for you. It's a heaven for them. This is why they tell you in religion that, hey, you got to be good to go to this heaven. All right? Because they want it to be a hell for you. It's heaven for them, but they want it to be a hell for you. But like I was saying, the ancients said that this realm is actually a hell domain. Because in this prism, because you basically trapped in a prism. You're trapped in a prison. Okay? This is an enclosed system that we live in within Earth. This is an enclosed system. All right? You lost a lot of your spiritual powers. You fell from grace. The fallen angels is actually you. They don't want you to know that. You fell from grace into this physical matter domain. Okay? Because you became physical material beings in this physical domain called Earth. But peace and positive vibes and know thyself worth limitless. They don't want you to know that.
You now from Sea Haven Island, enclosed in the largest studio ever constructed, and along with the Great Wall of China, one of only 2 man-made structures visible from space. Now, in its 30th great year, it's The Truman Show!
What a week it's been. I don't know about you. I was on pins and needles the entire time. Hello, and good evening. I'm your host, Mike Michelson, and welcome to True Talk, our forum for issues growing out of the show. But tonight, something very special indeed. A rare and exclusive interview with the show's conceiver and creator. Christoph, let me ask you, why do you think that Truman has never come close to discovering the true nature of his world until now?
We accept the reality of the world with which we're presented, with which we're presented.